Firstly, guys, it's been really fun to be able to play around on your property, and we want to say thanks. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of stories, a lot of videos have been done. We've really appreciated this. So, of all of the things that we could have done with this great, beautiful 10-acre lot, where most people would have done row crops, you guys chose permaculture. So why do you see the value in permaculture, and why NativeJax? Why choose to use permaculture on your lawn instead of row crops?
It's part of a larger vision that Liz and I have had for the property. We spent a good portion of our time in Jacksonville and Ponte Vedra, and as we were gliding in for retirement, we wanted to do something that would go beyond sitting on the beach and just having a good time. So we're both members at the Church of 1122, and I'm an elder there, and we wanted to do something more for the community, to give back to the community. And we discovered this property that's out here on Black Hammock Island. And in our work, we've noticed that a lot of the children that are in the Jacksonville community have no clue about where their food comes from, how things are grown, what they're going to do. And so we wanted to be able to create an environment, a destination spot, if you will, where inner city kids, any kids really, with the Boys and Girls Club or any of these types of organizations could come out to a place, see animals, chickens, alpacas, goats, and see where their food comes from. And part of that is also our fruits and vegetables and things of that nature. And rather than doing row crops, Liz had the vision for doing something with permaculture, because while we have a larger lot, many people do not. And with permaculture, regardless of the size, you can go create an environment where the crops can thrive in less than ideal conditions without a lot of expense for irrigation or special soils and things of that nature. You can depend upon God's given nature in the right combination and with knowledge to be able to create something that is sustainable and growable, and something that you can take pride in and learn something while you're at it. And that was, that's just one part of the vision. The permaculture was what Liz wanted to be able to go and do, the fruits and trees and vegetables and things of that nature.
That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. How did you find NativeJax? Why choose Joshua Rosenberg over other people who may have been available?
I interviewed a few people, and I do permaculture that like to grow with wood chips and a natural, without fertilizers and whatnot. And when I interviewed Joshua, he was professional, knowledgeable, friendly. He just gave me confidence that this was the right way to go. He had a plan. He laid it all out for me. It was clear. It's been wonderful. It's been a wonderful opportunity. He's all about hands-on. You can be involved or not involved, and we've had a blast doing it. Mm-hmm. We really have, and I look forward to the next few years and seeing the fruits of the labor. And he doesn't leave you cold. In the next year, he says he'll come out several times and check on it and be a part of it. So it's not just a put it in and run for the hills kind of thing. So he's going to see it all the way through. It'll be great.
And when he learned of our vision, he also volunteered that he'd like to be involved when we do have groups out on occasion to come out and share his knowledge about that and be able to go and do that, which is part of that community spirit that we're looking for as well.
Yeah, community spirit is very important, and he is very knowledgeable. In fact, he's coming out with a course soon too, where he's going to be teaching all of these techniques so that people could learn from that as well. It's beautiful. What problems has permaculture solved for you guys that other options may not have solved for you?
Well, one of the first things from my point of view is the fact that in Florida we're all sandy soil. It's not exactly, it's a great environment, but it doesn't have great soil, especially on the island where we have a lot of salt air. We face the Big and Little Talbot Island, so you have that ocean air, lots of salt and sand. And so the permaculture creates an environment, self-sustaining environment where the moisture is retained, having the knowledge of what plants to plant that will create nitrogen themselves to feed the other plants, and it's understanding the whole ecosystem for what you're trying to build and the environment you're trying to build.
Up until now, I've just been fighting it. I've tried raised garden beds, I've gone all the traditional routes, and with very little success. Watering it and trying, to do it the way that most people do it around here, and I've had such poor results. So the research just shows that this just seems, why fight with nature? This seemed like a great way to grow our fruits and vegetables. Yep.
And would you recommend NativeJax to anyone else?
Highly. I would highly recommend them.
Excellent. And how about that video guy?
River? Yeah, he was awesome.
Anybody who can track Boaz and get him in the act of what he does is a worthy videographer.
Yeah.
Well, we are absolutely grateful to have you guys as clients. Thank you so much. We can't wait to visit 6 months down the road, 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road. Thank you guys so much. God bless you and every bit of your endeavors and your vision. We hope to be able to film maybe the Boys and Girls Club coming out here and
That would be great.
interacting with the property too. And we would love to plug into that community that you're building. So
Well,
thank you
Great.
very
Thank you.
much. Yes. Gorgeous guys. Very, very good.